and welcome back to this week's video. This is part 2 of the amazing looks collection that we've been so busy working on, and we were trying to give a lot of different expressions in the sculpts that we decided to use for this latest looks collection. How many of you absolutely adore our Bibi sculpt in the silicone baby? Now, not only do we produce her in the silicone, we also produce it in the Reborn version. And we just thought for something a little bit different, we would try her in the look style baby. Oh my goodness, she has just come out so well in this style of painting. Absolutely love this character. This is quite a bit bigger baby, coming in again just under 22 inches, so newborn or 0 to 3 month size clothing for this one. But it's the face. This has to be one of the most appealing sculpts ever created by a European artist. This sculpt is not a recent sculpt. It was probably developed around 8 to 9 years ago, but it just makes people smile. With that big bottom pet lip, this sculpt is absolutely full of character and oozes attitude. How adorable is this one? We thought also we'd dress it in something slightly different, a little bit older style, with this cute, sweet little printed dress and that little adorable headband, which just completes her outfit. So I'm going to remove the headband now and show you the hairline and just how cute this baby looks. She really makes you laugh, doesn't she? She's also got extremely chunky limbs, which is really big, nice baby to get hold of. But yeah, just the way she's painted, it really suits her, and just so different to how we normally make the Bibi sculpt in our Reborn collection. I really love her. She's come out so well, and you just feel sorry for her, don't you? And by popping the dummy onto the mouth, again, it changes the expression, because then it's all about the eyes, the size of the eyes, and just the look. It really is just super cute. And those blue eyes, they're very deep blue, and they really give her the most amazing character. Yeah, so she is the first in the second part of our looks collection. We just thought it'd be so nice to showcase some different sculpts and just see what painting and creating is all about in the Reborn world. We absolutely love our job here, and it's always about doing something a little bit different as well. Now, talking of sleeping babies, we thought it'd be lovely to adopt here in our workshop some of the great sculpts from the amazing sculptor Sandy Faber. Now, Sandy Faber is quite a big name in the doll world. She also makes for some of the leading manufacturers in other parts of the world. These aren't particularly manufacturing dolls that we actually stock here, because we love to support cottage industry, European family companies, so we do not tend to use anything that is produced in the Far East. You're probably aware, if you're in the Reborn world, there are so many scam sites at the minute out there that are basically ripping off and copying some of these amazing artist sculpts. And I know a lot of you were badly scammed at Christmas, because they are just so good at their marketing, to the point they even use real babies in some of their advertising. And this really draws you in, and what you believe you're going to get to what you get are completely different things. And to be fair, I think this year we'll probably be going to be showcasing some more of those scam sites as well, and we're going to be ordering some of the dolls off these very popular sites that you all see on the internet, on Facebook, and just the amount of sponsorship adverts that they put out there that really draw you in. So we're going to order some of those dolls this year, and we're gonna bring them into store and put them onto a video and show you the difference in the doll that you're receiving to the doll that is a handmade piece like we make in our nursery. And I think it's just a really interesting comparison, and hopefully we can educate people who are new to the Reborn world so they don't lose money by ordering from these scam sites. So we're going to be working on that in 2023 and make it one of our priorities to really showcase just what is going on out there in the Reborn world, which is really disappointing for genuine businesses like ourselves who just love employing amazing artists in our nursery to produce some of the best Reborns on the market. So keep posted, we'll be working on that. But when you order things from the Far East, they can take up to like 4 months to come. So I'm sure they will come, and when they do, I'll be on here showing you just exactly what to be aware of. But anyway, back to the amazing work of Sandy Faber. This sculpt is really gorgeous, and it's not one that we've actually reborn before in our in-house shop collection, and we just thought with it being such a gorgeous, sweet and quite an expensive sculpt, it'd be nice to paint it in the Luxe collection. So look at this one. If you're wanting a larger size sleeping baby, gorgeous, just gorgeous. Look at the expression. So with the mouth slightly apart, it really changes the overall character of this baby. Again, painted with the beautiful painted hair. So when we're creating new collections, we have to decide how to develop that collection and what method of paint styling and detail we're going to use. So with the Luxe, we only do it with the painted hair. With our regular collections, they can have painted or rooted hair. But we just think because this is just something super extra special, it really works well with this hair detail. But look at this beauty. So coming in probably around 21 inches, quite a big newborn size baby, just absolutely beautiful, hand rooted lashes, and again just so much love and detail into creating and painting the hair and the finer detail on this baby. But it's the mouth on this one. I absolutely love that. That's just how babies fall asleep, isn't it? Absolutely adorable. This baby is just certain to be adopted. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You can tell I'm really passionate about all types of dolls here, and this is just the dream job for someone who just adores dolls like I do. I have never stopped, and the passion has never waned. Being a collector since 8 years of age, I just have hundreds and hundreds of different types of dolls. And now the collections are just expanding because my little girl, who has just turned 7, is as passionate about dolls as myself and her grandmother. So yes, we have other collections going on now with lots of fashion dolls, extra Barbie dolls, LOL dolls, you name it, we have it, because we just love dolls that much. Yeah, it'll never stop. I just hope that her passion lives as long as ours does, because it really is the most magnificent world when you step into it. It's just a great social meeting like-minded people who just love the dolls as much as we do, whether it be antique dolls, modern dolls, or like I say, fashion dolls. So this one is just gorgeous, and I could just adopt each and every single one of them. It's funny because a gentleman came in the shop the other day and he said to me, oh gosh, there's lots of different types of dolls in here, because obviously we've got fantasy dolls, we've got the antique dolls, we've literally got everything from 1860 to present day. And it's funny when people are not in the doll world and they may just be coming in as a tourist to have a look in the store, and they're very quick to judge, like, oh gosh, maybe this one's ugly, or oh gosh, who buys that, or wow, that's a Grinch, or that's an Avatar, or oh gosh, it's a monkey. And it's really interesting because after I've been talking to them for 5 or 10 minutes, it's like, oh wow, this is a really interesting world. I never ever imagined that there would be so much in a world like this. And I always say, yeah, but whatever hobby you love, whether it be collecting or playing a sport or having a passion, each world is huge once you step into that world. And they go out with a completely different thought about what dolls are about. And it's lovely being able to change that negative comment that we might hear if it's not to their personal preference, and they end sort of either they go out with an actual purchase, or they go out with a completely different idea of what the wonderful world of dolls is about. So it's really nice to actually educate people into, you know, from the artistry point, even manufacturing the antique dolls all those years ago. And if antique dolls are not for you, you've got to remember that they're a huge part of social history. And also, if that doll was presented, say, early 1900, how amazingly real that doll would have been at that time. It's just that we have progressed so much in the way we paint, create and style the dolls. So of course those look quite old now, naturally, against what we're holding today. So it's just interesting that, you know, every single collector that we meet likes a completely different style of doll. And for me as a buyer for the store, that's what's so important, that we're covering every single style and type and what would appeal to you if you come into the store. And the ultimate question is, do you like every single doll that you have in this store? And the answer to that is yes, because I wouldn't purchase it if I didn't love it in some way for the store. Even if it's not a doll I particularly want to collect for myself, I still see the beauty in the item and why it would appeal to a different or another collector. So every single item is hand chosen with love for our store, and 80% of the dolls in the store are of course hand created with love in our nursery. So everything we work with on a daily basis, we're so fortunate, and it is just an absolute dream job. So I'll get on now and show you the rest of these gorgeous Lux Collection Part 2 dream babies that you may want to add to your ever-growing collection. So Sandy Faber, being a great artist, we've just looked at one of her larger sleeping sculpts, and this one is just a dream baby. This one has adopted super quickly in our last collection, so we decided to order the sculpt again and paint him again. He's just an absolute poppet. It's the smiley happy babies that just really give you a lift in the morning when you wake up. And look at this dream baby, how gorgeous is he? It's just the cutest smile, isn't it? There you go, look at his hair. So again, very different to the last one that we hand painted and created, but the cheekiness never changes. He really is just adorable. The profile of him as well, he's really cute, isn't he? It's so amazing that every single artist that sculpts these dolls has a complete unique individual style of their own craftsmanship, and we can spot a mile off which artist has created that sculpt. It's wonderful that everybody really does have their own unique style. But this one is also available. I don't think this one will last very long, to be fair. And the last one we got, we had so many people wanting him, and he was adopted very quickly. So yeah, what a cutie. Coming in a little bit smaller, just over 18 inches, but a very adorable, cute baby. Lovely. So it's nice with this collection because I've actually managed to dress them equally, some in the blue and some in the pink, and even some in other colours too. Now another one which is just cuteness overload again is this one, and this is actually the Fiona sculpt from Elisa Marks. But for me, this just works brilliantly in any colour at all. It works fantastically as a little girl, a little boy, but we thought we'd dress this one in something cute and trendy and a nice mix of colours, which really brings out the colouring in the skin too. But with this one, it's a really unusual sculpt. Can you see the way the mouth is sculpted there? So that is just like a fleeting expression of a very new young born baby, and it's just lovely. Coming in at around 19 inches, this baby is very detailed and realistic in its finish. Slightly lighter brown hair there with the fine strokes gives this baby that very lovely, delicate newborn look. But how adorable with the blue eyes and the lovely rosy colouring. Absolutely gorgeous limbs again, completely unique to this sculpt by Elisa Marks. Absolute perfection. Really a gorgeous baby. So yeah, how would you choose? There's just so many gorgeous babies. Now, don't forget, if you're wanting to adopt more than one baby, you can join our partially payment plan. We have so many people on there at the minute that have their dream babies laid away over 5 months, and splitting the payment makes that really, really easy. So regardless of where you are in the world, you can still set up the partially payment plan on our website at maryshortle.com. Now, another thing we've been asked about lately is reward points. Now, you will not receive reward points unless you set up an account on the website and you are logged into your account at the time of purchase. We cannot add those manually after the purchase. If you contact us, say 6 months later saying, oh, I didn't get points for this purchase, it's not possible. It's an automated system. So please make sure that you get your points when you're ordering. It is an online scheme only. This is not available in store. And then you can redeem those points once you have reached the certain levels, which then you will be sent coupon codes. So you have to spend X amount, then you get a bronze, then a silver, then a gold, then I think it's a platinum. And then at that highest level, you will automatically receive 5% discount on all your purchases, regardless, online. So it's really great. And we see some orders coming in with huge savings on, because those people are accruing their points and they are using them on their special purchase. So it's a really worthwhile cause, just for the sake of sort of logging in and creating an account. You might as well have some benefits, which then you can treat yourself to some little extras and on your future orders, can't you? But yeah, this is gorgeous too. Now let's just see who else we've got here that's a little bit different. Oh my goodness, how adorable is this baby? We made one of this sculpt probably around 6 months ago, and it was adopted by a beautiful lady in Scotland who actually came to visit us in store. So hi there, if you're watching. I know you love watching our videos. So we've managed to source the sculpt again. It's a Petra Schiefer sculpt. And we called her Bonnie because she is so Bonnie. She is a larger baby, coming in around 22 inches, so a great size newborn, 0 to 3 size clothing. But we just love her little serene face. But what's even cuter is she has got the sweetest ears. Look at those ears, aren't they gorgeous? They're really natural, and some babies just have these extra cute little sticky out ears which give them so much character. Now this one is painted with a slightly curly hairstyle, so again it just gives it that really individual, unique finish. She's so Bonnie, isn't she? And she's lovely. So with all these dolls, they can take a magnetic dummy, which does come with your Lux collection purchase. But how beautiful is this baby? Hand-rooted lashes and just oozing extra detail in the skin finish there. Just perfection. So it really is exciting, especially when you come into store and you can physically handle these dolls and just really see what suits you, because it's not all about the look of the baby, it's also about the feel, the size and the overall package. That's so important when you're adopting a lovely true to life baby doll. It has to be about the realism and how it feels to you, and this one is just a soupy, cuddly baby. It really is just beautiful. So we're nearly at the end of our part 2 Lux collection, baby. Do you know there was actually 18 babies that we made in this collection? Now that's probably taken us roughly around 3 months to paint these dolls and be able to get them to the finishing stages that we could share them with you. Do you know, I've just noticed on this baby how beautiful are her nails. Look at those, can you see? I hope the camera can pick it up. They are so detailed, and actually her hands are very, very elegant too. But her nail beds are just beautiful. They do look very, very true to life. So yeah, gorgeous baby. It's really exciting. I just love producing and showing so many new collections. It's endless here with just so much selection. Let me go and find the rest of the last of the Lux collection to showcase with you. Here we are, another set of adorable twins. Look at these cheeky little ones. Aren't they just gorgeous? But again, it's great to be able to show you the difference in the finished result and how different they can look. Look at that face. It has to be one of the cutest, cheekiest expressions. Just fabulous, fabulous detail with the profiles too. And again, the different hair shading, all individually and beautifully painted. So which one do you choose? Do you love it in the pink or do you love it in the blue? Which would you prefer if you were to adopt one of these babies? He has the brown eyes and she has the lovely blue eyes. Makes such a difference, doesn't it, to the overall look of these babies. So again, coming in newborn size, these are just so cute. And even if you are wanting to adopt the twins, they will be available at maryshortle.com. So why not treat yourself? Because although they're identical in their sculpt, they're actually non-identical in their colouring, which makes it really unique. I wouldn't know which one to choose. They're so cute. So these ones are, of course, a slightly heavier baby, being the newborn size as well. So just great. These are in regular newborn size clothing. They're lovely, fine detail too. So let's move on now to somebody who we really adore here. Now, this has to be one of, I think, the most renowned faces of Elisa Marks. And for me, there's always like one sculpt that really makes that artist, and the artist becomes famous for that face that everybody recognizes. And for me, it has to be the Coco Malu sculpt. This is a kit, a sculpt that we never stop buying. We purchase this kit all year round, regardless of how we paint it, whether it be with the rooted hair, the painted hair, or even in this beautiful look style. It's always an absolute winner. Look at her. You cannot make a bad Coco baby. It is just, the sculpt speaks for itself. It's just adorable, isn't it? It's the dimples and that cheeky smile. It's got that impish look across the eyes too, and it's just so cute. So this one comes in like a small 19-inch size with quite a slim petite detail on the head, but this one's got the slightly curly hair, and that works really well. I'm just loving this new curly style hair painting. It makes it so adorable. So Coco is always an absolute dream baby and never lasts very long on our website, as it always captures, especially a new collector. This is probably the baby that really appeals to 90% of the doll audience. Just gorgeous. But the colouring on this baby, just beautiful. Absolutely outstanding quality. So yeah, and of course all these babies have got the heavy floppy head as well, which just makes them really true to life. So there's Coco. Let's see how long she lasts and which part of the world she will be going to live in soon. So not many left now, and it's just, oh my goodness, which one? So this one here is really nice as well. So this is something a little bit new we've tried with the Luxe collection, in painting it with the quite darker dense hairstyle. Works really well on this baby. This again, Elisa Marks, fabulous sculpt. This is the Angeli sculpt. Absolutely adorable, dreamy, sleepy baby. But this dark hair has just brought this baby absolutely to life. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the camera does not do these babies the full justice. They are so much more realistic in the flesh, but the colouring is lovely. So the colouring's a lot warmer on this baby, which really then suits the darker hair tone. So quite a dense hair. But also, I don't think the camera will pick it up, in the sculpt of this baby, she's got the soft spot, and then she's got like the vein detail actually in the vinyl sculpt. So these just look fabulous with the painted finish. But what a sweet, a dreamy baby. I think that one has probably got to be one of my favourites in this collection. I think it's the dark hair, it's just something a little bit different and really stands out from the crowd. But yeah, there we are, just flops back in your arms with the weighted head. So that one is Angeli, and that is actually one of the like twinnies to the Coco sculpt, so coming in similar size but with different limbs, because Elisa is so good at making the different sculpted limbs. So another one, a little bit smaller now. This is a sculpt which is really cute size, and this one is one that we're really introducing back into 2023 collection, because we think it's a great starting size as well for the young collectors, or if you're just coming into the hobby. And this is just a very sweet face. It's a very cute little sweet baby face, loving the limbs, the fineness of the sculpt. Look at that, the detail of those separate fingers as well. Very, very soft. We were talking about the beautiful German kits that are just amazingly soft and beautifully finished, and they're very nice to paint as well because they have that peachy undertone. A lot of the kits that come in from the Far East have like a grey undertone, which sometimes is very, very hard to paint out. Actually, somebody sent us a message the other day about, have we got an issue with Genesis heat set paints, because obviously they have stopped the production of them now, and a lot of artists are looking for alternatives that give that great overall finish. So we really sort of use Genesis heat set paints. We love the way that we can work with them and we can put them on in layer after layer and create that ultimate fine detail. So no, the answer to your question is we have no issue. We have supplies of Genesis heat set paint for probably the next $20,000 here. So we were aware of the situation changing in the doll world with the price of hair going up, the eye production, the cost of the supplies, even the kit costs, of course, they have increased, and some of them have even tripled in price. But don't worry, we have the supplies here. We've got hair, we've got eyes, we've got bodies, we've got kits. We literally have everything to probably keep us going here for the next 10 years. So don't worry, if you're wanting a very beautiful Mary Shortle handmade Reborn doll, then we are certainly the place to come, because we will never be short of supply, and we always have a minimum of 300 dolls on our shop floor. And I was in the studio working on Tuesday. It was actually -4 degrees and I had a woolly hat on and I was really well wrapped up, and I was in and out the studio and it was absolutely freezing. And I think I counted something like, I don't know, about 480 dolls in work in progress in there. So they're all dolls that will eventually be finished and come onto the shop floor and probably even onto these videos. So don't worry, we have plenty of stock, so we will not disappoint. And also with the silicone dolls, you know, we're still working very much with the artists on a weekly basis. With the Blythe dolls, we've got new Blythe dolls in the post at the minute, so they're coming in again from Europe. We've got the wonderful Nelda Man working on new clay sculpt babies. So, you know, we're working with these artists, and because we've worked with some artists for nearly 40 years now, and we just absolutely adore their work. They just love working with us and for us, and get great pleasure when they see their dolls being adopted to our customers too. So it really is a great onward chain from the artist to the customer. So it's just great. We just absolutely love it, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger for us every single year. So yeah, if you want to come on board, then why not drop us a message? We might have a job for you. But back to this beauty. Yes, absolutely adorable. So coming in again with the beautiful fine painted hair, roughly around 18 inches, so a little bit smaller. We were thinking actually that this sculpt might sort of step in where the Sophia sculpt has been so popular and still is for us, but many of you already have that sculpt if you've started with us in your collection. So we just thought that this one might be a nice new face to pop into that collection. But this one, of course, painted in the Luxe style, is something a little extra special. And I'm not sure if I finished showcasing all my babies. Let me just check. This might be them all for this collection. So from this sweet poppet and myself, I'll say goodbye for now, and I better pop off and do some work today. It's already about 12 o'clock here, and I don't think we've achieved very much yet, and we have so much to do. So from this beauty and myself, I'll say bye-bye until our next video, and thank you so much for shopping with us. We have so many amazing orders still coming through, even in January, because we appreciate so many of the collectors love getting money for Christmas and then treating themselves to something super special for their collection, and also so many birthdays going on at the minute. So we are meeting some amazing people coming and choosing their special dollies. Thanks so much for watching, and we cannot wait to meet you all very soon.